Yeah! Welcome to my first episode of My RV Life. I'm Noel Carroll, and I just finished having a very busy month insulating my trailer, and I'm just having a little bit of fun picking a little bit of guitar. And I hope that you're going to enjoy our episodes of insulating my RV. A lot of things that you will be able to learn, hopefully. I've covered everything from putting the heat cable on to insulating the supply line and leaving access panels for the drain ports and putting 2-inch styrofoam around my trailer. Actually, I didn't stop at 2 inches. I put 4 inches on 3 walls. I put 6 inches, which is R30, on the northwest wall. And I also put R10 on the underside of the floor. I've insulated the windows. I've insulated the door. Everything's taped up and sealed. The kitchen window, though, I made an insulating panel that slides, so I'm going to be able to get ventilation through it. I've insulated the 2 roof vents. However, they're easily removable so that I can access ventilation when I need it, when I'm cooking, when I'm showering, and so on. And anyhow, this very first episode, though, it's more about prep than doing insulating. And it's a little bit on the boring side. Sorry about that, but there's some good information in there that you're going to want to know. So the video itself will tell you the whole story. And of course, I've got a few special appearances by my little dog, Georgie, who doesn't give a shih tzu, and she has a few things to say now and again to me. And I think you'll enjoy her company as well. But let's get right on to it, and we'll see you in the movies. Yeah. Hello. It's been a hot friggin' day. I'm about to start insulating my Forest River trailer, skirting it in for the winter. It's only the 1st of August, but I don't want to wait till the last minute. Anyway, I know that they call this unit the Arctic package. But I don't know how much I can trust that, because anyone that I tried to ask how much insulation was in the floor, nobody could really tell me. Now, I can presume that it's the height of that galvanized metal there, which is about 7 inches, so it could be R20 in areas. But there are also tanks in there, so I doubt very much that there's R20 where they are. Anyhow, I want to insulate up underneath where the tire sits. And there's where the tire sits. Right up in there. I want to insulate that cavity. This knob that threads through that nut, which is locked on with this
wire apparatus, which is a pretty interesting method to lock. But I hate to imagine the poor sucker who's going to have to try and change his tire in the middle of nowhere, perhaps with no light, and remove that without cursing a word or two. Well, I'm going to disassemble this stupid thing so I can get this tire down. Let's see what happens. As it turns out, it's pretty ingenious. And I got it off without having to say too many choice words. Now I've got to loosen this knob off. The knob should be a lever. Like, come on. You should be able to grab this thing and turn it. There's no way you can grab your hand on that. So unless you have a set of channel lock pliers, which I happen to have here, you're going to be SOL. What's going on? Yeah, you agree with me. This is the dumb thing. Want to go in? What do you want? What do you want? Just my attention. Let me undo this bolt and we'll play in a minute. I've already loosened this off considerably with the pliers, and it's a real strain yet to take it by hand. Like, it's just a dumb knob. It should be a lever that flips back and forth. I would not want to be doing this as a result of needing to change a flat, because I would be some pissed. Why do people design things so stupidly? Why? It's real simple. They take the cheap way out. Yeah, but we can save 3 cents by buying the part from China. Meanwhile, this thing hasn't even been anywhere. I simply took it from the lot and brought it to this trailer site, which I'm setting up for this winter, and rust on that. Like, that should be a galvanized bolt or a stainless steel bolt. What would happen if this was 3 years down the road and I was trying to remove this because I actually had a flat? Hence the term unhappy camper. There, he finally came. Now, that's pretty neat. Showing a telescope on the other end. These rods extend, so that's a pretty good design right there, I'll admit. Okay, my game plan is I'm going to remove this tire and I'll just throw it in underneath the trailer whenever I'm finished insulating. Why would they make those bolts so long? Why? Does no one have a clue? The answer to that is obvious. In his toolbox, and I will be the first to admit that not everybody would necessarily have a crescent wrench with them, because a pair of pliers wouldn't do it. I assure you of that. Not without knuckling your knuckles, that's for sure. I wonder how good a shape, though, that these bolts would be in the next 3 years, had they not ever been removed before. They call this the Arctic package. I don't know how far I would want to go. See, here's the bottom of the steel frame, and I'm sliding my hand up the steel frame. There's the underside of the floor. That's 6 solid inches of nothing but opportunity to freeze. Then they've got all these electrical wires exposed over there, and I see red wires. I don't want to touch those suckers. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, instead of using styrofoam under here, I'm going to use bats and just place them on top of this rack and make that suffice for this here.